Hello and welcome to Adventist News from the studios of Hope Channel Ghana, 23 Julius, Inyerere Street, Osu, Accra. Send us your views and comments to our WhatsApp line on 0559680066. On social media, you can follow us at Hope TVGH. In this edition,
helping the little ones in Christ, Adventist in Jacobo District give to children at Patmos.
Basic education certificate examinations, teachers and candidates share thought on the examinations.
Women's Emphasis Day, Odoko District women unite to arise and shine.
Literature evangelism, Advent Press donate computers to conferences to improve statistics.
And on the foreign front, rising against crime, Adventist youth march against knife and gun crime.
Ascending to power, Adventist elder elected Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. My name is Nana Ajimai Prempe and I'm here with
Yvette Apia.
The details in a moment. Don't go away.
Welcome back. Comments and views are welcome on WhatsApp 0559680066 and on social media at Hope TVGH. To the details now. As part of its social responsibility, the Homasi Seventh-day Adventist Church, under the auspices of the Women Ministries of Jacobo District in the Ashanti South Ghana Conference, has presented items worth 2,000 Ghana cedis to the Patmos Children's Home at Obuasi Junction. The team was led by the district pastor Felix Edujemfi. Items presented included rice, cooking oil, toiletries, detergents, physical cash, and school items for studies. The Patmos Children's Home management expressed their gratitude to the church for such a wonderful gesture shown to the children. Meanwhile, the Jacobo Central SDA Church was dedicated to the glory of God.
And now, the Valley View University Basic School Complex, Techiman Campus, has organized a week of spiritual emphasis for the school children under the theme, The Children Must Also Know. The facilitator chaplain for Valley View University Techiman Campus, Pastor Peter Obeng-Menu, took the children through a series of topics revealing the great cosmic controversy between God and Satan. The following is a report by Benjamin Jamra.
To Pastor Obeng, the children must also know that they are part of the conflict and it is good to stand for God and worship Him alone. He stressed that children must know that God is not responsible for all the sufferings on earth, but the devil.
What should the children know? As Christians, we are all involved in a very great controversy. Everybody is involved, and the children must know the issues at stake, the issues in a great controversy. Since the day Adam and Eve disobeyed God and ate of the fruit, the forbidden fruit, the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, the world has been enshrouded with darkness. Darkness of war, darkness of hunger, darkness of diseases, darkness of death. And the devil points to all these things as the doings of God. I have been taking the children, the basic school pupils, through topics like how it all started. Is God really unforgiving? God is not responsible for the sickness, hunger, and the death on our earth.
The week of spiritual emphasis ended with a consecration service for the 16 final year students who were candidates for this year's Basic Education Certificate Examination, BECE. The headmistress of the school, Mrs. Mavis Ansah, emphasized the importance of this service. She said it is important to dedicate the lives of the candidates into the hands of the Lord. She was hopeful that their first batch of BEC candidates will do well in examinations.
We've really prepared this case towards the examination, looking at we keeping them in the school for 9 months. They go for preps every night, morning classes, series of mocks. In all, we've written 10 mocks and we hope that per the performance out of the mocks written, they are going to be victorious.
Meanwhile, some teachers and students who were tutors and candidates in the just ended Basic Education Certificate Examinations, BECE, on Wednesday shared their thoughts with our correspondent in the Ashanti region, Kwabena JC, as to the conduct and organization of the examinations.
The candidates, the HOBC, so far from Monday, ABC, the invigilators, so young one, a money a school for no, the best piano, I mean, I'm in charge and a becono, not that peppermint. A church of phone, so almost one more idea, pies, and say, Moboy, I can say, so I'm on a boy, silly business, now, Moboy. Now, the church of plan expectation, I want to say. Since you try them, so the GDP say, a bit to my pass, I should have.
So far, it's Monday, no, share as I'm saying. I'm not done, be a cost of 30. You buy no Monday, no, not in Sunu, none of the hygienic graduate. There's also a main child here to be a court 30. A pim sabri and tears and bonny be also. As you are saying, Jada Pony, as I said, no more cost of saying, so, yeah, who was said, Yentia and bonny be a nan necessary, but I never try something to you. Now be also India will be so far there. Yasha vigilators no mo bom ho modern there. Omo tetem kwala no media dia so mo saso mo nya no eno anom gusu a mo ye.
Na where I started say a try in so ye ba Monday we so started say na so ya fine abudi say bi so na 2019 shana sesa.
Now, an investiture service has been held for guides and master guide aspirants of the Ghana National Association of Adventist Students of the University of Education Winneba chapter on Saturday, May 25, 2019. In all, 43 aspirants were invested at the various levels of leadership. Pastor Isaac Kapal reports.
The program started at 8:30 a.m. on the Sabbath at the Hallborg Court, South Campus of the university. The morning section began with the Sabbath school study, where the church was set to study the scriptures. Other sessions followed till the last main service began. The parade session began where the aspirants marched from the FUP, which is from Up Place, to the square. There was a beautiful drill display by the aspirants and current master guys on the square. After the display, the youth director for the Pioneer Ghana Conference, Pastor Ransford Osafo Jesse, invested 1 aspirant as explorer, 18 guides aspirants, and 19 master guide aspirants. They were charged to execute their ultimate call of proclamation of the 3 angels' message to the world and to live a worldly life as they await the soon coming of Jesus Christ.
I'll do all I can to uphold the path on the law and help progress God's work. I'll be a friend to God and humanity.
An appeal was made to the church to help in purchasing parade drums for the youth department, and this appeal was granted marvelously by the visitors and the church as whole. During the divine service, Pastor Mario Torres Toro from the United States of America admonished the church of the theme, "Is God Still There?" The program was climaxed with a call to all the members to surrender to the power of God.
And now, women of the Odoko district of the Seventh-day Adventist Church demonstrated a united front when they converged on the glorious Jesus School premises to mark the Women's Emphasis Day. They prayed for their families, church, and nation's prosperity. A report by Nana Ajiman Prempe and Justice Appiah.
Led by the Medina district pastor who was invited by his compatriot, head pastor of Odoko district, Pastor Emmanuel Menu Ewua, the women interceded for the church. They were encouraged to be visionary in their endeavors. The
problem is what I say. Yeah, we saw but I could be home. And it's in Pioneer Bonus and then Yabotais when you saw. As I said, Botais when you saw the David say.
The sermon of the day was delivered by the Director of Women's Ministries at the Accra City Conference, Dr. Mrs. Felicia Owusu-Ansah, who spoke on the theme, The Call to Rise, encouraged the young women not to succumb to external pressures to offend God.
Young women there no more yammo, a radin shamode a radin sham one shamode. Akura was so no one can a bomb. So on Yana Homa Bema. A big panel not say, any other tunano, any else or yard, then so where me any name one, young father human. And Paria can have phone.
Speaking to Adventist News on the sidelines, Pastor Menu Ewua recognized the role of women in the development of the church.
I think from the beginning of the church, women have played a pivotal role in the formation of the church. This can be seen in the life of our prophetess, or a woman we consider as a prophetess in our church, who is by name Ellen Jane White. She had given the church many directives which have benefited the church and also the world. And if you can see, the church is leading in the training of young people through our educational programs. And this is the admonition given by this woman whom I'm referring to. And so this has continued throughout the ages. And so what we are seeing today is not a new thing. It is a continuation of the important role women are playing in the growth of the church.
The coordinator for the women's ministries at the Odoko district, Madam Rebecca Nana Chum, had this advice for women.
Say futu amedema emma wo hase ya ebaye eno mo wo wiase nyina ne say no manyina di adanse say enche erade ebeba enti say ye man ye bra eye pepepe ye bo bra pa ye man ye suban ne bibia ededi sampa ye Christopher afesu no say ye hwe ye kunom ye man ye busua akokomba bedan ye no Christ say ye sure mo se ne be ya ye nyina ye beka bom ne atena ase asomdwie.
A young lady, Ruth Benyi, spoke to Adventist News.
I think the program was very insightful and very inspiring. You know, as women, we all have a role to play, and as a big church, it's about time the women arise and shine and arise to the purpose for which we have been called. As women, we nurture kids and we grow them, we groom them, we nurture them to become responsible citizens of the country and even the church. And so it's about time we separate ourselves, have some time with our Maker, share our experiences, uplift each other, and also help everyone.
Now, still to come in this bulletin, Literature Evangelism Advent Press donate computers to conferences to improve statistics.
And on the foreign front, rising against crime, Adventist youth march against knife and gun crime.
Ascending to power, Adventist elder elected Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. Share your views and comments on our stories via WhatsApp 0559680066. As always, you can follow us on our social media handle at Hope TV GH.
We'll take a break and be back. Don't go away. Thanks for staying. The print and publishing outfit of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Advent Press, has donated sets of computers to the various fields under the Southern Ghana Union Conference to aid in data gathering on the work of literature evangelists. The event came off on the 10th of June 2019. A report by Nana Ajiman Prempe.
The need to improve financial and statistical reporting as well as service records of literature evangelists LEs led the Southern Ghana Union Conference to hand over the oversight role of the LEs to the Adventist Press. The computers, according to the president of the union, Pastor Dr. T.T. Okran, will resolve the challenge of traceability of the work of the LEs.
Reporting has always been a problem, and so Advent Press, in considering what the treasurers do, had decided to acquire a software that will enable reporting, whether financial or statistical, of the literature evangelist work, so that it would assist in the work of reporting to Advent Press and on and on. Today, the ceremony has been to provide computers to the various fields. The idea is that it would help the ABC coordinators to be able to keep accurate records. And this software will also generate reports, both financial reports and statistical reports. And so reporting will be problem of reporting will be a thing of the past. Advent Press will have the reports coming in effectively, accurate reports, and it will be also coming on time.
The director of publishing at the union, Pastor George Opey, was upbeat about the computer-based reporting system.
With these computers, we can keep track of all their performances, record all of them, and every month we will be able to issue a complete or holistic report for our officers here and those in the other countries abroad.
The executive secretary of the union, Pastor Dr. Chris Ananunu, on behalf of the union and Advent Press, presented the computers to the presidents of the various conferences. A veteran literature evangelist, Madam Judith Odole Aye, shared some experiences with the news team.
I started this work 2003 as a literature evangelist at Laboni SDA Church. And through this work, I've been able to send my 2 children to university. And I've been able to buy 2 plots of land from this literature work. And I've been able to put up small building for myself and my family. And I've been also helping other people too to acquire jobs from what I learned from the books that I sell. And through this book, I've been able to prepare a lot of medicine myself, and I'll be using it to help a lot of people. And this program is going to help us to keep our data well, especially our reporting.
And in the Western North Ghana Conference, the Seventh-day Adventist Church has officially inaugurated a clinic at Buano Punikrom in the Seshibwako district. The inauguration was graced by dignitaries within the region, including the Chief of Buano Punikrom, Ochiami Kwame Ketewa. The following report was filed by Pastor Ruben Amponsa from the Western North.
In an interview, the Ochiami expressed gratitude to the church for the initiative. He urged town members to patronize the clinic on a regular basis. He further promised to provide land for the future expansion of the clinic.
So much me this I and we have a and one day baby say you from money in Akasa say and I'm saying ya the Sabia no Mudi Biabanti.
The in-charge, Adamu Idrisudo, was optimistic. The facility will help save lives, prayed for more space and beds to accommodate and give more comfort to patients. The Sehibwako district pastor Elijah Kofi Asante said the facility will also serve as an evangelistic tool for the promotion of the gospel message. Pastor Tinekwa Beidu is the president of the Western North Ghana Conference.
No question, I know Yamsha. Sentence we have drum and Nipa Bessia High was some day more. Now, Jumadia Kunia, the Babadin Hano, I saw Radiani, I'm a clinic, the Guinness I would answer, and eventually Apostle Adenema. What Yanam Pedro and New Radi, it was a Nimu and I need a swamp, and I are sa, and I am told.
We take another break, we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Now on the foreign front. In the opening months of 2019, The Guardian newspaper in the United Kingdom reported that Home Secretary Sajid Javid described the escalation in knife crime as national emergency with a special emphasis needed till and 25th, 2019. On the second Sabbath, donning red clothes to symbolize the lives taken by knives and the blood shed by Christ for those lives cruelly taken, members silently walked in pairs, the silence in tribute to those sadly taken from their communities. The second day of silent prayer was followed by a much noisier peace march on Bank Holiday, May 27, 2019. Led by members of the Hackney Church, the march brought together members of the local council, including the mayor and councillors, along with community leaders and members of the public who are concerned with the rise in knife crime throughout the country. Now, Seventh-day Adventists across the globe have been congratulating and praying for James Marape on his appointment as Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. Head of the church in Papua New Guinea, Pastor Kepsi Elodu, congratulated Mr. Marape on behalf of the church's 3,000-plus membership. He encouraged Mr. Marape to be like Joseph in Egypt, Daniel in Babylon, and others who have stood tall for God and his principles. Many have welcomed appointments and have encouraged him to trust God and be rooted in his word, as God can give him the wisdom to lead the nation. James Marape is an elder and son of the Seventh-day Adventist church pastor. He was elected Prime Minister on May 30. I think congratulations is another event. What do you make of that? Yes. We congratulate him a lot for this appointment. You know, it's good to have church people working for God, even at the national level. And it also reminds me of our former mayor of Accra, Honorable Okovandapoe. Exactly. So like Joseph, Daniel, and some of the Bible characters, they were good, God-fearing people in power. And so Christians should aspire to be in power. And on that bright note, we end this edition of Adventist News. But before we go, let's take another look at our headlines. Helping the little ones in Christ. Adventists in Jacobo District give to children at Patmos. Basic Education Certificate Examination teachers and candidates share thoughts on the examinations. Women's Emphasis Day. Odoko District Women Unite to Arise and Shine. Literature Evangelism Advent Press donate computers to conferences to improve statistics. And on the foreign front, Rising Against Crime, Adventist Youth March Against Knife and Gun Crime. Ascending to Power, Adventist Elder elected Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. My name is Nana Ajman Prempe, and I was here with my colleague Yvette Apia. On behalf of the crew and the rest of the team, we say thank you and keep watching Hope Channel. Stay blessed. Make a date with us same time next week.